Seats are if you're a speaker tonight, sure. You're going to do a who am I? Not a speaker. All right, you fellas, settle down. We're going to call this meeting to order. Thank you, John Rose, for being our greeter. Where'd you go, John?
I'm right here.
Thank you very much. Let's start with O Canada. Remember, it's not in All Thy Sons command.
Just to say the flag's on the wrong side. It's always on the left to right, but just
we'll just turn around. And it's in All of Us command. John Vickery, please lead us in Canada.
O Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love, in all thy sons command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north, strong and free. From far and wide, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land, glorious and free. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Well done. Please find a glass. Join me in a toast to the Queen. And to Canada. And the Kitchener-Westmount Rotary. Please bow your heads. Let us take a moment to think about where the food we are about to enjoy has come from, and to acknowledge those who worked to bring us this food. Let us appreciate the earth, the sun, the air, and the water needed to nourish the plants and animals. Let us thank the farmer who cared for the plants and animals, and the migrant worker who toiled to harvest the crops. Let us thank the laborer who processed the food, the truck driver who brought the food, and the grocery store workers who displayed it. Finally, let us thank our friends who prepared this meal and have provided us with the opportunity to be together and share each other's company. Amen. If you're a member and you have a guest with you today, please introduce him or her. Neil.
We have a former member of the Kitchener-Westmount Rotary Club with us, sitting beside John Thompson and I. His name is Ron Hare. It's nice to see him back.
Welcome back, Ron. Please join me in welcoming Ron. Sergeant at Arms Leo. Do we have anybody else we need to introduce?
Yes, Chris Wilk, guest Todd Aitchison, who's not here. So, Neil, you can be the surrogate. And it's a prospective member of the club. And Ross Mackenzie, our speaker, is not here yet.
Not quite here yet. So, Chris, anyway, welcome. Chris is about this far away from becoming a full-fledged member. We circulated it. I circulated to the club, I think, yesterday, and nobody said any bad things about you yet, Chris. So I think you might be it.
Not all back yet.
So Ron, because you're our guest, you get to lead this group to the buffet at the back.
Here.
Mr. Rick.
What a pleasure to see you.
I know a lot of
Sons did not refer to the way that it's not referred to man.
Well, yeah, I would want
You know, if you're
And you know, I think
It's hard to tell with you.
Best job ever. Yeah, I know.
I think the position is
smart ones are grabbing the carrot cake.
I think she's settled down a little bit. Relaxed basically.
Good, good. I was away last week on a cruise, so.
Where'd you go?
Turks and Caicos, Dominican Republic, and a couple stops to the it was beautiful, yeah. One night was a little bit rough. My kids were kind of saying, "Oh, my tummy feels a little bit funny," but just the one night, and that was it. Yeah, that's it. But here's but it looks like the weather's kind of starting to turn around here.
Now I can see that.
oh yeah.
Oh, Helen. She does all our
My job title is, yeah, it's kind of, it doesn't say a lot of what I do. Started like nice boat ride in the harbor. 15 years ago, I was working in the military. So then I had to manage one deal. We had 5 pages profiles. So I managed that for 15 years. I was trying to get a lot of trouble. More than we get to that, right? And we don't get so now I manage all the data that comes in. Kitchener used to be as well, but 4 years ago we lost this project.
When are you going to get? I have no idea.
BJ Brody.
Try to stop the 3%.
Our rooster,
That's all you need to know.
the key one.
Upkeep everywhere. I was thinking of so we did it. I mean, we told the city we can tell them how many people they can estimate planning their how much material they need to steal. Yeah, so we give them some don't let that these things fly based on the score of the road it'll kind of take it through after the fact and say, okay, the city has a letter, different ways to
always love your land and your property.
And what you say based on the budget you have for the year, what roads to do the rehab, what lines you're in order to be able to Yeah, good question. For us, the city will tell us what they're that was and we put that in there. That would be like big things on what goes on.
I'll drop off the paper. Staging. And I said, you can have it. Then I went to
It might be more or they might be, yes, not everybody has it, but they bid on the projects and then they buy some more, like us to, do the work for it.
It's a matter of population.
Although for the most part, we're big enough to but the big names like they're one of our big competitors.
Yeah, well, I was from
They're probably one of our biggest competitors. There's 3 big projects we've been on recently. I actually went to high school college for mechanical coming out of school, it sounded like dangerous job. I didn't really realize it was anyway, but in the end it turned into a good career for us. I don't know if there's too many people who go to school wanted to work with pavement.
And I'm going on stage.
So what was W5 talking about?
Oh yeah. Better than not.
Never wondered why Maria has a Ferrari in her.
I did wonder why I saw the Tesla.
My wife asked me what I had for lunch.
be like when I was watching.
Yeah.
And then was all over, they got on the local bus, they got in the hospital. Would have been a great photo op.
Well, the Bills have got to be taken.
It's a pretty small
Everton?
industry like this. There's a lot of
Ron Harris?
you know, staff like move around in between these companies. Gotta do this.
Videotaping a transaction that was going on where Costco was suggesting that they needed at least 60% of the for them.
He doesn't like that word.
Sounded like a very shady.
Take the discount.
I'd say the least blue, I think we'll leave
Well, that's like I said, we'll charge $20,000. Where do I get on that
They already have the money ready. Why do you even add it up?
Where's the color? Yeah.
No, but I think it's always very short, sitting at 5% going up to
if they're on the
Change all that thing.
The bag right here, right there.
Huge two-thirds of it is
And we've got another 7,000 Sunday service on the minutes on the draft. We got McDonald's out there on the
other side.
You know what, you guys got a very different
But their smoking section is.
we get on, hell, I used to just argue to get sick.
Just sticking to the man.
We were just talking about these help Ron's photography. Which people? Oh, I don't know.
Larger and larger, which means that at some point you get a version where you can no longer afford.
I never
I forget to tell you, Ray, you forget. My grandparents came. I said, people like
Oh, yeah, right.
No, that's where you put it.
See, one offsets the other is very true. Lucky I don't use much.
Never let them
We're at the front end of this. We're driving. I'm just telling you. You can pay me directly. You can pay your taxes whatever way you like. I'll just do
The World Center.
the thing is, I got kids that
Used to leverage as part of an auction item. So I'm going to, so we calculated. Yeah, American. So if we get them $500 in it,
yeah, today.
probably bring in 1,000.
He goes every year.
So I'm going to pull
Number 3, somebody said like the math stood on the street corner and gave out $1 every second, every minute, every hour, every day, non-stop, until you gave out $1 billion. How long? 31.7. When you put it in that, and they talk about billionaires like
Something tells me Kathy has to pay.
This cake was gone, so I said, well, I better get it on. They really worked out. The ones that I know, half of them are drunk. You know, they do their business. Not denying it, but I'll tell you, you couldn't take it.
That's players and developers.
They work and they're busy, but sometimes it's just the stuff you gotta do. Busy because they can barely get done. It's we're doing these things. So people took a vacation to maybe in your guys.
No, I didn't have any desire to design all that. But, you know,
Very good.
Charlie Daniels who said, Charlie Daniels. How much do we have to pay our politicians to stop
How much is the CW program?
Very nice.
Figure what retail is
They do it here.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you think about it. They promised us that we were gonna have our auto insurance lowered after the election, and it didn't happen.
Well, we know.
Why didn't you tell us that? And you know there are problems when you talk about
You got right here. Yeah.
I think they're all relevant. Well, I'd rather don't say
It's like you walk through the world and watching the moment. What's in the world? You're not all
I did tell you. So if you're inclined to have extra dessert, go ahead. Turns out our speaker forgot about us today. He did send a bio. It was Ross Mackenzie from Watt-Bar, University of Waterloo. He just forgot. I just talked to him. He just had a brain cramp and thinking it was another day. So we're going to get dismissed early today. I asked Everton if he'd sing something when we dance, but he's not interested. Nobody else has much talent in the room except Neil. So. Maybe you could give us, Neil, you could give us a preview of Canada 151.
I did not prompt that, no, I did not.
No? You gotta buy a ticket if you want to see
gotta
it.
buy a ticket. Give us some of last year's.
Rick. I don't mind, but as many people are here, giving you a bit of an update with the membership committee and a couple of things that came up.
Absolutely. So what, we'll put you, you're the speaker. Thank you, Rick.
Just 2 minutes.
So, do you want to do that now, Rick?
It's up to you, whenever.
We'll do it now, and then we'll do a business later.
It's just the reason why during the last membership committee, there's a couple of people on the committee didn't know a few things that we were talking about that we had kind of proposed. So I just want to reiterate a couple of things that may be new to some of the members. One of them is still, you know, if you bring a prospective member and then that person becomes a member of the club, we as a club then will forgive 1 quarter's worth of meals for you as sort of a reward to bring a prospective member into the club. So just please remember that, so that, you know, if someone comes and they're interested and you're the person that brings them in, then, you know, we'll Judy and Karen have a process And then, so you'll get fed for, it's actually a quarter, I believe. It is a quarter, yes. So just, that's one thing. Another one was that some people still don't realize that we have approved two kind of memberships. So one of them is a corporate membership. So just to reiterate, if there's a business, and sometimes individuals can't always make it, but there might be some people within their organization who still want to give back and serve our community. And so on the corporate membership side, the cost is $2,500. All right, and then one person would come to the meeting, and that would already be paid for. And if both of them decide to come to a meeting, we would just add the cost to that organization. But just so that you know, if there are businesses out there that maybe have some people that are interested and collectively, but they can't always make it, we do have an actual corporate membership. And if it's a bit confusing, we're not trying not to make it confusing. Just talk to someone on the membership committee. We also have some pamphlets in the box up here. The other one is an associate membership, and with that would be someone who's thinking about Rotary but isn't quite sure. They would be invited to come to the meetings. It would have a 1-year term to it, so when they come to the meetings, they would pay for their meals. They would have no voting privileges or anything, but it would just be an opportunity for them to get to know the club, try to see if this might be a good fit for them. And then within that year, we would hopefully like to see them join permanently, but if not, then that associate membership would cease. So Neil, you have some questions.
If I brought a retread back in, would that incentive apply?
Yes. We'd love to have you. I've heard many good things about you, Ron. I joined the club after you left, but I did hear some really nice things. Even Neil said you were a really nice guy. So yes, a new member is a new member, Neil, even if it happens to be, as you say, a retread. We're no problem about it. So, and the other part was not all members realize that you can pay your dues by credit card, and so I just want to reiterate that again, and it really makes life a whole lot easier for the people doing the accounting, so they're not chasing people down for checks or whatever. And we know we get busy and then you remember, but if you're able to do it that way, I believe Judy and Karen would be more than happy to have you sign up. So
absolutely.
If there's any other questions in particular with the corporate membership, someone on the membership committee, we'd be happy to just email me. I'd be happy to have that discussion with you. So thanks.
Thanks, Rick. So the concept of the corporate membership is that
Do you? No, seriously.
the concept of the corporate membership is people these days are often pretty mobile in their jobs. So that if the corporation owns the membership, if somebody happens to leave, they can nominate a different person to be that second member. So it creates some continuity with certain companies. So that was sort of the thinking, and also it creates some economy for our goal was to get more people engaged, and so we thought it was a good idea. So thanks very much, Rick. Club business. So we only have one birthday this week, Tracy Hawthorne, who is Andrew Williams' wife. Her birthday's today. No wedding anniversaries that I could see, and we have some club anniversaries. Karen Boyson has been with our club exactly 17 years today. And she's a fantastic member. Yeah, she really has something to go. And Tim Braddock is 15 years tomorrow, and he's probably sunning on the beach in Florida. So, John.
Yes. Since we're getting out of class early, could the grants committee meet for 5 minutes, no more than 5 minutes?
If you're a member of the grants committee, I would say that's a yes.
Okay.
Stay. You're staying. Okay, other club business. I was talking with Brad, or emailing him the other day, so you recall we've got this flag, we call it a flag leasing program. We're going to have to find a better name for that, but where we're going to plant flags in people's lawns at 3 holidays a year and charge them probably $100. So that project is going to happen. Our goal is to try to get things rolling in time for beginning of July. So just keep that in the back of your mind. If you've got some friends and neighbors that might be interested in that, for 3 times a year we'll show up and stick a flag in their lawn, and they can be very patriotic 3 times a year. So The concept is we plant the flag the week before the holiday, and then we go back and pull it out of their lawn the week after the holiday. So we'll need some teams to do that. So start thinking about prospective flag leasers. Oh yeah, John Thompson mentioned last week that if any of us have any contacts in the charitable community, to don't hesitate to talk to the grants committee if you know that they have a particular cause that's that they need some funding for. We're all well connected to many charities in the community. So if you know of a cause, we've got a little bit of money left in the budget, and it's kind of nice if we've got if we have someone who really knows something about an organization and we can spend the money consistent with our mandate. So so don't hesitate to contact John about that. I know he's had a couple interested parties so far. VFL, keep selling, keep selling, keep selling. I know Bill Stevens was in earlier today again. He called me. He's got some more tickets he brought in, so he sets the standard. So and Bill's, if he can sell, we can all sell. So covers that. The Rotary International Convention. I sent out an email this morning. What we're going to try to do is on the Saturday night, the 23rd, they have something called ROC, the Historic Distillery District. It's a night where you go to the distillery district and they've got food and I think drink and a bunch of things going on. So we're going to try to get collectively a group to go. I went online this morning and bought 10 tickets. So if you want to go, let me know. But you can also just go online and buy your tickets also. It's $120. It sounds like it's going to be a fun night. We're going to see if we can arrange a group to go down, maybe some collective transportation. If we know anybody that's in that business. Does anybody know anybody that's in the transportation?
Leo, are you taking notes over there?
So anyway, if you want to go, it's $120 for that night. You don't have to be registered for the convention to go. It's a one-off, and it sounds like it'll be pretty neat. They've got a bunch of things going on. Go to the website and look under Host Organizing Committee, and they've got events there if you want to see what it's all about. I think it's going to be pretty neat. So let me know if you want one of the 10 tickets I got, or you could just buy the tickets online. Hospice of Waterloo Region. We were over there on Monday. We got a Wednesday, yeah, well, recently. Yeah. we got to see the drawings, and it's pretty cool. So we will have a room right by the entrance that will be the Kitchener-Westmount Rotary Club room. It's the family room. So it's going to get good use and will be prominently displayed there. People will know that we contributed to this wonderful building. We saw the drawings, and it's going to be very cool. And it's going to be a real, a testament to the hard work that Hospice does, and also a testament to the people who are supporting the project, like us. We were one of the first on board to help out with this, and something we should be very proud of. So I saw the drawings, and it's sort of coming to life. Judy was saying they might stick the shovel in the ground in June, so this is going to happen very soon. Judy's not sleeping at all these days. No, she's just working 24 hours a day, doing hospice stuff and Rotary stuff. Anyway, you'll get your reward in heaven.
Yeah, thank you.
And that's all I have to say. Do any other members have anything they want to add to the club business? Yeah, Everton?
An idea that came up is having some more off-site meetings. One every couple months or 3 months or whatever the case is. I have a couple ideas in my head that I'm working on, but I'm open for ideas if anyone can think of a neat place for us just to have a meeting somewhere different where we're going to eat and maybe learn something, or heritage sort of place, or whatever the thing is. So if you have any thoughts or ideas, please just drop me an email and I'll look. You don't need to look into it or anything. I'll do that. Just let me know.
No, we're just trying to change things up a little bit, try a different venue every once in a while, just for a change of pace. Any other business? Then, let's see, get your 50/50 tickets out. We have a massive jackpot. It's $658. I'm hoping somebody didn't make a mathematical error, because that seems very high. We're going to no profit, 50/50. And the first lucky contestant is ticket 035. 035. Jerome, oh. Wonderful. incoming President Jerome. He got Well done. So we'll be meeting in the bar then, right after this meeting. Instead of the speaker, Jerome is buying in the bar.
Somebody send an email to his wife.
Yeah. It's a birthday present. Okay, just to rub salt in the wound. You can come and draw a marble if you'd like. But 133 and 061. Yeah, Vickery bought an arm's length. He thought he was going to win.
Thanks for bad Leo upsell.
Okay, we're going to test your Rotary trivia. In which year was the polio vaccine developed?
1931.
Wrong?
64.
Nope.
54.
Nope.
72.
Nope.
42.
Nope.
35.
All of that. Keep trying. I got 30 seconds to come up with it. John's disqualified.
What?
You can't do that.
Why can't you do that?
1932.
Where does it say you can't do that?
It's in the plane. Anybody else? Anybody else? Am I keeping the wine this week? 53. 1953. It wasn't actually available for use until 57, and they had this chart there. There were 60,000 cases in the mid-50s, and then it just drops right off. When you get to the early 60s, it looks like it's zero. It just dropped right off after they started giving out the vaccine. So 53. So by the 60s, it was pretty much gone. This is in the U.S. and Canada. So that's it. We don't have to introduce the speaker. Nothing else for today, and nothing else for the good of Rotary.
Grants Committee.
Grants Committee is meeting right afterwards. Meeting adjourned.
Yes,